As of July 2026, when AI has scrambled up all of the existing jobs, the most important things to be ahead and stay ahead is to constantly ask the questions: how is AI doing this? The curiosity is what makes us human, and that is what we need to hone and fine tune continuously to stay ahead in this AI game. Today's video is about asking the question, how does AI do video editing? So often we take so many videos with our phones and we believe, well, I should just be able to use an AI editing software to make a nice movie or something that I can cherish for a long time. So the only way we can stay ahead is being curious. Today's video is dedicated on computer vision and AI generation and understanding what AI is truly doing and what are its limitations. Stay tuned, follow, like, and subscribe for a lot more. This is AI with Sohini, breaking down the nitty-gritty so you don't have to. Let's get started. This is a happy version of me on Six Flags, California on the 4th of July. And ever wonder how these systems can automatically generate these transitions and make such beautiful and gorgeous videos? Let's start by understanding how image processing truly works. This is an example of a photo cleanup using iPhone. As you can see, there is a foreground, which is me, and background are all of these people. And automatically, all of these regions are segmented out. Final verdict, this is simple computer vision with nothing to do with AI generation. Now here is the example of AI generation when I go to Meta AI and I give it two pictures, one of billboard and the other one of me and my son at Six Flags. And I ask it to merge both images. Whenever there is an instance of taking text and converting it into images, then that is an example of AI generation. The primary goal is to make a realistic image rather than sticking this billboard anywhere. Now here is an example of how these AI generated systems like CapCut truly works. Now take the example that I have a video. It first detects a foreground and then it creates tracklets in order to track the object across frames. And as you can see, you can zoom in and zoom out based off of the different regions or pixels in the image. Blurriness is yet another computer vision feature that can be allowed so that the foreground is visible and the background is not. Reflection and shadow are yet other features that can be added to make the image much more photorealistic. And then the zoom in happens with regards to the depth map that can be also extracted. All of it are computer vision tools in order to take on a complete pipeline, which is taking the original video, analyzing the track, generating a virtual sort of an image where you zoom in and zoom out. Now equipped with this information, here is me joining all of my vacation videos for generating a movie to remember using CapCut. Please enjoy to plan your next trip to Six Flags, California. Keep watching. This was the Stingray Bay where we got to literally experience and touch these stingrays. Next, we moved on to the sea lions. They were huge and gigantic beings that were extremely well trained and truly hungry for fish. They could come in and out of water seamlessly and also make the whole crowd laugh at the same time. It was amazing to see their performances and especially how they mingled with kids. The computer vision zoom in and zoom out tools are extremely powerful in such scenarios because as you can see, the foreground is the seal itself and the background are all of these people who are moving in and moving out. So if you had a way in order to find the object frame and in order to track it, then you would be able to make sure that your vision is always stable and your object is always in the middle of the screen. Computer vision has made huge strides in the past decade, so much so that now it requires much less hardware in order to operate and make such beneficial changes just using an iPhone or an Android memory. And as you can see here, this seal is hungry and yet always in the center of my vision using the CV tools. Next up was the giant aquarium that we could literally walk through. And as we walk through, you can see all of the sharks and manta rays all around you that are surrounding this whole large aquarium. And you can literally start to see the moss and shark family cohabitating with these huge rocks as well as the fish in the seabed. Next up, we had sea serpents and fishes cohabitating. And it was a huge sea serpent that we saw from this end to the other end of the giant aquarium. It seemed hungry, but it did not seem to complain a lot because it was not getting a lot of food. Next up, we decided to check out the trains in Suisun City. This is in the heart of California, and this is where you can experience a railway museum where the railway is actually moving. This was a 50-minute train ride where we passed all of the Western Pacific in the train yard itself. We saw the old 1920 bogies as we passed through carriages, passenger trains, oil tankers, and all the different kind of carriers that used to exist since the early 1800s and the early 1900s. It was a great trip, and our motor mechanic really showed us the ins and outs of how such an ancient train still works. I hope this video gives you ideas how to shape and form and edit your next vacation videos. Please subscribe and follow for more.